The Catholic Church has always thought it was a good idea to start a new year with Mass. This year it's very easy because New Year's Day tomorrow falls on a Sunday. Other years, of course, it's in other days of the week. And in some dioceses, still a holy day of obligation, others not. But again, why not start a new year, coming to church, receiving the Eucharist, asking God's blessing on the new year about to begin? What, about 7.5 hours from now, something like that. Over the years, January 1st has had a number of different names. For much of my younger days, it was called the Feast of the Circumcision, because as we heard in the Gospel today, 8 days after a male child was born, he was circumcised and officially named, kind of our baptism type of ceremony. Then I remember during my college years, those were the years, unfortunately, of the Vietnam War, when this was called the World Day of Prayer for Peace. Praying for peace throughout the world after this horrible conflict. And then later on it was changed to the name we have today, the Solemnity of Mary, the Mother of God. But still, kind of a nickname for this is World Day of Prayer for Peace. And certainly we would hope that 2023 would bring peace on earth, the message the angels sang to Bethlehem 2,022 years ago, especially peace in Ukraine. What a horrible 300 and some days it has been for the people of Ukraine since last February when they were attacked. So we pray for peace. This is a wonderful day to look back on the year that has been, to look back on all the things that were good and bad during this year, and to give thanks to God for the year that has ended and ask God's blessings on all of us for the new year about to begin. When Christmas is not on a Sunday, the Sunday between Christmas and New Year's Day is called the Feast of the Holy Family. But this year, the Feast of the Holy Family was Friday, 2 days ago, or 1 day ago, yesterday. And it's a beautiful feast. I'd like to talk about family because during these holidays, we've been with family a lot, and that is good. When I say holidays, let's go all the way back to Thanksgiving. I'm sure most of us were with family on Thanksgiving Day, whether you traveled somewhere to be with them or they traveled to be with you. But Thanksgiving, I think, is one of the least commercial days on the American calendar. And it's a day all centered around family and, of course, food and get-together and so on. So wonderful family celebrations. And last weekend, of course, was Christmas itself. And again, families getting together. Schools closed, students returned from colleges. People get together for family gatherings and opening presents and Christmas dinner and so on. Again, traveling, unless you were on Southwest. Traveling to be with family, having family come and visit you here in Las Vegas. Great family. Well, the name Holy Family, of course, refers to these three persons here in our nativity scene. Mary and Joseph and the child Jesus. As it is set up here, and as it probably set up in most of your home nativity arrangement, Jesus is at the center of this scene. And that's why Jesus should be all our lives, the very center of our lives. So think about the good times hopefully you've had during these last 5 or 6 weeks from Thanksgiving till New Year's Eve. And hopefully they've been good times, good memories, good family times. I challenge you to make a New Year's resolution to spend more time with family more often than you did last year. Sometimes you might say, well, our family will get together again at Easter. That's okay, it's 4 or 5 months away. But, and again, if people travel during Easter break or spring break, that's wonderful. But for family here in Las Vegas, or if they live just in California, a few hours drive or 45-minute flight away from here, how wonderful it is to spend time with family. We make a lot of New Year's resolutions starting at midnight tonight. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to diet. I'm going to, pray more often, whatever. And hopefully by January 7th or 8th, all those resolutions are broken and you've gone back to being your normal self. But I would challenge you to make this resolution. Make 2023 a family year, a very important family year. Get together. My family, all of us live here, or at least I have 17 relatives right here in Las Vegas. And we get together for game night. We play cards, we play all types of things. And the games are just an excuse to be together. Of course, with game night, we have dinner and drinks and so on. It's a wonderful celebration, and I really enjoy it so very much. So a simple New Year's resolution. I'm going to make time, I'm going to be with family as often as possible, and look for that. And finally, on a sad note, I'm sure you know that Pope Benedict died this morning. He died in the Vatican City around 9:30 Rome time. We'll read a letter from the bishop at the end of Mass about Pope Benedict XVI, and when we'll have a Mass here in Las Vegas to honor the late Holy Father. May he rest in peace.